There's about 10 minutes left to sign up. If you haven't done so yet, please do that as soon as possible. Sorry, y'all. I didn't realize my mic wasn't plugged in. Well, technically it was plugged in. It just wasn't, it was muted in OBS. John, this name doesn't even make sense, but I appreciate it. What's up, Coda? Okay, if you're looking to play some KI in a more beginner-friendly format, you got about 6 minutes left to sign up. Please do that at your earliest convenience. It's helpful for me the sooner you do that if you're thinking about playing. And it would be nice to have one more person as well, at least. I like to hit those even numbers. 5 minutes left to sign up. Get in there now. Spooky. A disappearing graveyard. Again, if you're looking to play tonight, there's like 2 minutes left to sign up. We're getting close to the end here. Oh shoot, we got 2 more people joining in. I'm seeing some names I've not seen in a while. That's pretty cool. What's up, Blizzard? It does look like the impossible has happened. And we're actually going to be running this on Steam. Hey, what's going on with my... Okay, that's what's going on. Okay, I'm gonna send the stream to commercial break real fast as we get to the last minute or so. There's still like a moment to sign up, so do that really fast if you're wanting to play. Yeah, let me make sure no one snuck in. You've had it crappy. That sucks. Alright. I'm gonna get rid of this music real fast. Just about to get started with the Ultrafine Atomic Rookies. Number 104. We're just gonna have this one here because we don't have rookies to or another rookies. Ages. Yeah, why not? Let's go. That's the attitude I like to see. It does look like no one else snuck in. So let me finish seeding the bracket and then we can get started. We got 2 newbies, so we'll put them in the center. Well, 2 entirely new to this tournament series. I'll say it that way. We are running on Steam today, so if you're on Xbox, you're actually in the disadvantage. You gotta find the lobby yourself this time, instead of getting invited or joining on me. Steam players, there's a link in the lobby information channel, so feel free to use that, or you can add me on a friend. I'm friendly. I'll add whoever on Steam, especially if you play KI. Okay, tournament started. Let's discover who I want to put on stream. I have decided. Let's get Lavender Ink on stream first. Versus Lizard. Oh shit, sorry. Let me change all that stuff. You know, there's always something I forget to change. I am by myself today. I'm not. That might change, but right now I'm by myself. We're gonna get Lavender Ink and Lizard on stream now, though, and then we'll get Faffel and TenkaiTheMixeon. Yeah, sorry, I'm putting you in the hot seat. You're gonna be on stream, but you know, don't worry about it. It'll be fine. We'll get Sean and Glowseekurr off stream. We got Craftsman and Loc-Nar off stream. Chris and Roxy off stream. Yo, Skater, what's up? Coda and Taz off stream. WyzeGye and Kamarill can play off stream. And that should be all of round 1. Let's see, who did I say for Lavender Ink and Lizard? These are 2 Xbox gamers, so y'all will need to search for the lobby. Unusual for the Xbox gamers, I know, but My friend code is in the lobby information channel if you want to. I'm doing both, whichever one you want. And there's more Steam players this week than Xbox gamers, so I decided I'm going to run it on Steam this week. So if you have a preferred platform, you know, make sure you use it whenever you sign up. There are 14 players. I'm just waiting for Lizard and Lavender Ink to show up. It's 14 in FGC Classic. I mean, yeah, okay, that's the FGC Classic, yes. People just signing up at the last minute. Which I don't mind. I allow it. It's fine. Oh my god, are both these gamers AFK? I've literally, like, not heard anything from both of them. Okay, thank you. Thank you for speaking up. We got people running on FGC time as well. And say the tournament runs at a certain, or starts at a certain time, they're like, give me a second, it'll be fine. Waiting to load, it's acting up. Okay. Again, thank you for communicating. I appreciate when I know that people are they're actually looking for it or they're working on it. As long as you're working on it, I will not be angry at you. Well, as long as I know you're working on it, I guess I should say. Because you could be doing all sorts of things and I just have no idea. It's a rookie classic, though. We take a while to get into the matches. Although I assume there might be a few more issues than usual, because, yeah, I'm running out on Steam. That's not typical. I have a friend request, oh my. I'm assuming this works like the Xbox does, where if I do have someone on my friends list, I can just like invite them to my game even though I'm running it on a different machine. I guess we'll find out soon. What specifically are you waiting to load? Issue syncing? Oh no. Sometimes it takes a while. I've not really had issues like getting it completed, but sometimes it takes like a minute. I mean, I'd appreciate more if people communicate in the Discord if they're having issues, because I can get pings for that. Depending on the traffic level of the stream chat, I might lose whatever you're saying. I might not see it or anything like that. So Discord is definitely the go-to for communication. That way you can ping me. There's also the Talk to Trash channel that should be specifically for talking to me, but sometimes people just yap in there about random stuff. Hey, that's disrespectful, Skater. You can't call me an MF. I've not earned that title. I've never effed an M. I don't think I have. Again, we're just waiting on Lavender Ink and Lizard. You're searching? Alright, thank you. It's faffel, let's experiment. The standard. Damn, what an exciting start to this tournament. We do have matches happening off stream. If this takes too long, we might just move on and get the second match. Okay, there's Lavender Ink. We got one of them. It's not that crazy. Especially with the how the voice chat works on Steam. I feel like they, it's not like they were trying to put out a bad product, but it definitely seemed like they were trying to do like the least that necessary to get it out. It works fine too, actually. It's like it's my preferred platform for the game, but developing a system for like KI specific friends and whatnot is definitely a lot more than they wanted to do to get this out on Steam. Game was always like a mid-budget thing. We got one of them though. You might be able to search for Lavender Ink and join off him. I'm not sure how that works, but we'll be here for a little bit longer before deciding to You should have booted up earlier, man. Gotta make sure you prime your system. Especially if you're playing on an Xbox One, you gotta boot that thing up like half an hour earlier. That thing takes so long. The Xbox One was definitely a no, I'm glad it brought us KI, but it's a very flawed console. Are you still syncing? A place to get one repaired? You think your one's hard drive crapped out? You're about to slam it? Oh no. Don't do that. I don't think that will help. We might just move on and see if you can sync up later. Well, y'all can do it offline, off stream. You went through 3 power bricks? I've never had a power brick malfunction. Actually, I never had my Xbox One malfunction at all. It's just really, really slow. I don't know why you want to see that. I think you can still... Maybe I'm off base here. I think you can still play if you have the disc, you can still play Season 1 on an S, but you need to, or X, a series console, whatever you want to call it. But you need to like make sure it's offline so it doesn't patch the game up. All that, and you can't have KI already installed on there, of course. You would need like a console specifically just for that disc. I think I saw enough of those glitches. We are getting the first of the scores in, so it might be time to it might be time for me to move on, unfortunately, for these two gamers. Yeah, restart. We'll see if it works. Okay. We'll keep it for like a few more minutes. We'll let Lizard try to restart and see if it helps. Yeah, generally any sort of like electronics place, like there's a bunch of general repair places you could probably go to that did the same. Mass Effect Andromeda. That is a game I'd never heard anything good about. I've only played the first Oh, that's not true. I completed the first Mass Effect. I have played a little bit of the second one, but that was forever ago. That was on like PS3. It's a long time ago. I'm just hating. I'm not hating. That's legitimately just a factual statement of my, like, what I've experienced is I've not heard anyone say anything good about that game. I never made any sort of value judgment on Mass Effect Andromeda. I've not played the game. I have no opinion about it. You said I'm just hating, and then you're like, nah, it's bad. Lizard, let me get another situation report. Damn. We sat here so long there's an ad? That's crazy. This is the classic, though. This is definitely the classic. You ran into FGC Outsider? Yeah, they play every now and then still. Why not just switch to Windows? What do you mean? It's not an issue with that. It's an issue with Lizard's console or something. Lizard's the one having the issue specifically. Yeah, it's not like a... It's not like we're having trouble connecting or something like that. It's just legitimately just the guy's having some issues with his console. He did not cook me? Hell yeah. Let's go. It's doing something is not very specific. Okay, we're not going to DQ him just yet. We are going to move on, though, unfortunately, for Lavender Ink and Lizard. We've got enough of the scores going in right now that I think we should move on. So y'all, if you can get together, you know, give Lizard some time with his console. You know, y'all can go play off stream together. Unfortunately, they'll have to move on, though. We're going to get Faffel and Tenkai on stream right now. Hopefully we can get these two together. There's Faffel. Let's go. Tenkai. There is the stream link, the Steam link, and lobby information. Yeah, round 2 should be soon-ish. Syncing. Alright, gotcha. Thank you for talk and communicating. Maybe we can actually get into a game here. That would be incredible. You're on now? Well, you and Lavender Ink play off stream. I'm sorry. I waited long enough. Seriously, the next time if you have time, try to boot up your console like 15 minutes earlier. Okay, that is the player. That is the correct player, Faffel. People like to mix us up with their different display names and whatnot. Yeah, that I feel like we've only experienced that like a few times since the change to the online, and they're using like PlayFab services now on the back end. I feel like that's only happened like a handful of times. It used to happen like all the time though. It was so bad. Here we go. We got. Oh no! There's so many saber wolves. Woo time. Okay, Ragged Edge to start off. Another Ragged Edge sweep. Oh, the jump in. Saberwolf's jumping heavy kick is pretty crazy. Yeah, that's a safe jump. You gotta block. No confirm. That's okay. We start again. Heavy counter break. And the gas break overhead reset. You're gonna learn the matchup by the end of it. Saberwolf is... Saberwolf's not the strongest character, but Saberwolf does have a relatively like simple game plan you can execute without having too much advanced knowledge about him. Overpower. It's definitely something you should be using. Oh, you were not plus on that. Not ready for the punish. Sweep. Baffle knows that crouching light kick is plus, but a little too far away. That stuff's just tricky. Shadow Ragged Edge. I'm definitely seeing Tenkai is a little too ready to just send stuff. A little too happy for the counter breakers too. I like to see players using them, but right now your hit rate's pretty low. It's first to 3. Yeah, the rat is, it's something else. Yeah, I like seeing Faffel use the Bussy Blaster name. That's a classic. If you know, you know. Don't go there. Don't do that. You don't want to go there. But yeah, a lot of Saberwolf strength is plus buttons and strike throw. And there's a throw. Do we get strike? We get strike low, but no confirm. Ooh, the lockout this time. Wall Splat Ender doesn't reach though. Yeah, definitely recommend going with either damage ender or the technically a launcher ender, but you can use it for mix-ups. Or you can use it for Oki. Oh, Faffel just really using this corner super well. Oh, wake up throw, it works. That's not a safe jump. I guess technically that actually was a safe jump. I'm pretty sure he could have just blocked there. You gotta be ready for the dash throughs. But we drop it. Unfortunate. Heavy's not broken. Tenkai doing plenty of damage though, getting these throws off too. No shadow counter on the Ragged Edge. Overhead hits. That's gonna be big damage. Double Shadow Linker. Oh, it just gets the jump in. I'm not sure. Maybe Faffel's trying to anti-air or something. Got a lot of this meter you're not using, and the instinct, but you might be dead. Not quite. There we go. There's the Shadow Eclipse. Another one. Yeah, waking up a little too late with the Shadow Eclipse. Could have popped the Instinct on either of those to be a plus as well. Well, actually, I guess you got the knockdown, so it would have been more than plus. You would have had like Oki and whatnot. Lizard, make sure you're in the Discord if you're trying to communicate with your opponent there. Tenkai definitely really likes the grabs. If I were Tenkai, I'd be really looking for these dash throughs. You can react to them with a grab or a jab. Crouching jab is definitely what you want to go for. Oh, no, not ready for the punish though. Lizard, be in the Discord. Don't type in Twitch chat. Type in Discord. He also typed in Discord. Oh, went under it. The dash through. Yeah, Faffel's really been liking to use his dash throughs. Again, unless they like off of certain wall splats, they're real and like frame traps. But just on neutral or resets, like I'm pretty sure he's negative. And you can check it. Oh, that should be it. Yeah, Faffel really just catching Tenkai with all those dashers and whatnot, which can be strong, but they are reactable. They're tough. I have a problem still doing it. And that's gonna be 3-0 though for Faffel. Tenkai again. They said that they haven't been playing, so take a little bit to warm up. That'll be fine. I guess we'll send it to commercial. We'll figure out what's going on. We might have to wait a little bit for a match. We might also just go ahead and send it to round 2 by putting in a fake score, just assuming who will win. In fact, I think I will do that. And we'll just make sure Lavender Ink and Lizard are off stream again so they can for sure get their round 2 matches in. Let's see. Who will I want to put on stream? How did these 2 players do? You know what? Let's get these 2 new players on. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Now we can get Roxy and Taz on. That should be a good one. So we'll get Shaundon and Lavender Ink off stream. Then we'll get Craftsman and Faffel off stream. We'll get Chriz and Coda off stream. We'll get Loc-Nar and Tenkai off stream. And then we'll get Lizard and Kamarill off stream. So did I ping the? I did not ping the on-stream matches. We'll get WyzeGye and Glowseekurr on stream now. Then after that, we'll get Roxy and Taz. My apologies. These are 2 new gamers though. I've not seen them play before. I've at least seen WyzeGye around before, but I don't really know too much about them. based upon the results that I've seen from one round, I'm like, oh, this one might be okay. You get a WyzeGye, you can click on the Steam link. Well, you can't click on it, you gotta copy and paste it because that's just how it works. But you can do that to get in the lobby. Kamarill, thank you for the Bezos bucks. I appreciate that. Yeah, Lavender Ink and Lizard, you all keep fighting. Finish your match first, and then we can get you playing your second round matches. Since you all are off stream, it should be fine as long as you don't take that long to finish. You do like the game 5. Oh, my apologies. WyzeGye, if you need help, let me know. If you want to send me a friend request, I can invite you to the game. You can also go to the lobby information channel and copy and paste that link into your browser of choice. It should work. Just let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Yeah, I see you in there. I got you. I understand. We're just trying to get WyzeGye in here. Hey, we got him. Let's go. Looks like we might have an Idol and a Shadow Jago. Never mind, we got a Jago. Unless this is a keyboard glitch. Mediums, lights, locked out. Okay, WyzeGye, bronze gamer and ranked, but it looks like they know what the hell they're doing. They're going in. WyzeGye. I mean, this is the ignorance you want to see with the Idol. Yeah, I was about to say, I'd like to see Glowseekurr represent that DP. Someone's being really aggressive and you're playing Jago. Why not threaten them with a little 27% counter hit Dragon Punch move? That was ambiguous as heck. Idol has his own Wake Up Invincible move. Oh, caught the low. Gets a stock. Yeah, WyzeGye, okay. WyzeGye definitely knows what they're doing, it looks like. A low here. Oh, nice air to air. Got a little juggle. Catches the low. I've not seen Glowseekurr throw a single fireball, which is pretty good against Warrior Idol. Now, once that Mage comes out, or once the Instinct comes out, it's not so good. Oh, the wing kick gets the manual. There we go. Unfortunately, not in a good position to use Instinct or anything. Both these gamers have not popped Instinct. That should definitely do that as soon as possible. Well, maybe not Jago, because Jago can heal health. Oh my god, broke the manual. Overextended. This is gonna hurt. We lock out Shadow. Oh, you should have dumped that Shadow meter, WyzeGye. You could have done so much damage. It's definitely like no Shadow counter. We buffer DP though. Idol in doing Shadow Crushing Destroyer in Instinct is one of the most powerful things you can do in this game for combo damage. Oh, just really jumping with this medium kick too. Sometimes against Mage Idol, your best choice is just to block until he swaps. Anti-air forward heavy kick, the TP wake up though. Oh, again the cross up. WyzeGye got it. Glowseekurr not ready for that. But yeah, against Mage Idol, sometimes you literally just want to block it out. Because every single time he does a special move, Idol increases his chances to swap heads. So if you're having trouble with the Mage Idol, just block it out. Eventually he'll change to Warrior Idol. And then you can fight against Warrior Idol. WyzeGye definitely looked like he's using the Ignorance of Idol well. Kim Woo coming out. I do not like this pick. This is one of Kim Woo's worst matchups, but that's if you know how to play the matchups. And in this lower skill level bracket, it might just work out. It's not looking like it's working out right now. There's the dragon kick. Jump in. Kim Woo's got really strong mixed pressure. Glowseekurr really liking this cross-up stuff, which is, if you like doing that stuff, you should play Thunder. Thunder is disgusting at doing the ambiguous cross-ups. That's might not be what they wanted. They probably just want a normal dragon kick. Dragon cannon, jump in again. Ooh, lockout. Big damage. Even it up. What's the Oki though? Oh, finish the combo. There we go. WyzeGye definitely guess breaking a lot too. Yeah, you see, finish the combo. The Kim Woo might just work out just because WyzeGye keeps on locking out. If you got someone that's guess breaking a lot, you can opt to do a counter breaker at the beginning of your combos, but honestly, just going for like a heavy auto double and hoping they lock out is it's not even a hope. Like they're more than likely going to lock out if they're guessing, if they're purely guessing. And the jump ins. Oh, didn't use the cross up button. That somehow worked out. I don't know. WyzeGye literally waking up every single time. That teleport thing is not a very good reversal actually. You can just like safely media them. Glowseekurr knows how to do ultra. Let's go. Yeah, honestly, Glowseekurr mostly won that on WyzeGye locking out.
But you should have tried.
Awesome victory.
It definitely shows you like some players that can just have a lot of offense going on, and that's like they can kind of get. I mean, that's just what happens before you get to like the top level of players. Is sometimes, you know, other players have maxed out other aspects of their gameplay than you have, and they kind of just went on that aspect, which, you know, it happens, whatever. But WyzeGye definitely looks like they've maxed out like ignorance and offense. If I were WyzeGye, I would block a bit more in their full screen because they seem to just be sending those dragon kicks full screen. And once you change to Warrior Idol, just get a little bit of space away from Kim Woo and just do do any crushing destroyer. She kind of can't do anything about it. She has to like back up. She has to place a button really well in between them. Nice meaty with the standing medium. And now Glowseekurr is the one locking out constantly. Shadow Dragon Kick, I like the block. Gets the punish. Should be able to finish this. Overextending. If you see your opponent lock out, you definitely just never want to... You don't want to overextend. Pretty much like 99% of the time. You want to finish the combo either right as or slightly before the lockout timer is done. Catches a low. Could have got, you can actually get like 2 lightnings in there, I think. You can keep doing it until the KV meter is done if they're on the ground. I like that run up. DP. WyzeGye definitely looks like they know how to use those very powerful screen freezes. The counter breaker! Oh, you could have got a little bit more, but I like finishing that. Actually, if you got one more auto double in there, that would have killed. Yeah, that shadow move is a little funny on block. Oh, misses it. Glowseekurr waking up with just regular dragon kick. That is not a good move to wake up with, but it's working out. Oh, to confirm to a special. That could have been it. Glowseekurr still has instinct here. Oh, gets the recap into the ultra. No, why'd you counter break? That had to have been a miss input. Oh no. Oh no, we got Shadow Meter too. Why are we going for counter breakers like that? They were locked out. They couldn't even break if they wanted to. That's actually something I haven't tested. I'm not sure. Like, if an opponent's locked out and they're mashing breaker, can you still counter break them? I have no idea. Roman, thank you so much for the subscription, the tier 1 for 53 months. Insanity.
Fight on.
Let me swap this scene here real fast. Still keeping with the Kim Woo. I guess it worked out once, but this is definitely not the easiest matchup to play if the idol knows how to really control Kim Woo, but it kind of looks like they're just swinging right now, so I guess I don't blame them for going for it. You keep mashing buttons. I mean, mashing can be fun. Kim's not really that mashy of a character, unfortunately. She kind of has a lot of situations where she just has to hold stuff. What a trade. That looked very strange. Idol, though. Idol, on the other hand, is definitely a character that you can kind of just do stuff with. Very, very ignorant offense. Nice check there. That super slow is not gonna work. Because of the pip. Dragon kick works. It's definitely kind of a risk whenever you're Mage Idol against Kim Woo to do the meteor call instead of the lightning. You kind of don't really have any reason not to use the lightning too. Kim Woo cannot do anything on reaction to it. You have to be like crazy fast to actually get the Shadow Dragon Dance on reaction. Yeah, Idol gets into the air during that and loses priority. This should be GG's though, unless Glowseekurr really just like pulls something out of their butt. Oh, here we go. There's the start. I like the heavies after recognizing it. I do not like going for resource ender with Kim Woo. No punish! Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that teleport move is super punishable on block, but they looked a little unfamiliar. Very bold to pick Kim Woo against Idol, but you know, they were doing something. I'm not sure if Jago does too much better against, oh, y'all gotta get out of here. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, commercial time, we get the next set on. Interesting to see more Kim Woo though. Let's see, who do I say we're getting? We're getting RoxieRascal. We'll get Taz on stream. Okay, thank you for communicating. There we go. Roxy's in here real fast. Taz. Again, y'all can feel free to add me if you want to on Steam, and I can just invite you. But the link is very convenient. And for all Steam gamers, the link is quite convenient. You just literally just post it into a browser and it will send you to the lobby. It's very nice. We got another idol coming in. Oh my goodness, the ignorant ogres are repopulating. Oh hey Nibs, thank you for the follow by the way. I just saw that about 8 minutes ago. Nibs is I've seen you stream it a little bit. I see you in the main KI Discord. Idol is your Pookie. I'm not sure how I feel about that phrase, but I'm good for you. Just gotta wait on Taz here. And there we go, no more waiting. Taz been hopping around characters and whatnot. Thunder is definitely a very scary character to play against if you've got the setups down. He's definitely a character that's a little harder to pick up and play. Because his strength does come from setups, so you kind of need to know those. He's going for the Thunder though. Definitely not a matchup I see too often, but Thunder can rob anybody. Oh, you definitely could have punished that with command grab. Okay, gets the heavy breaker. Overhead doesn't confirm into a special move though. That's definitely super confirmable. If you're annoyed by people jumping, oh, we go for the overhead again. Gets the ankle slicer. There's the knockdown. What are we doing off of this? Oh, no meaty. If you want to do the typical ambiguous cross-ups from Thunder, you got to do the Samamishender. Unlike, I think it was early season 3 maybe, his command grab ender also did a hard knockdown, but not anymore. It's a soft knockdown. They get it pretty fast. You can still do a meaty, but you can't do ambiguous cross-ups. Yeah, do that command grab. You got so much meter, dude. Send those shadow command grabs. Especially if you block something, make sure they're afraid to stand still. I'm a little surprised Idol isn't more popular. Oh, wasn't ready for the punish. That's unfortunate. Again, Taz is sitting on all this meter. Thunder has one of the most potent shadow moves in the game with Shadow Call the Earth. Gets punished on the forward dash, drop. Also, Shadow Triplex is really strong too. Oh, they just happen to jump. That's unfortunate. That happens. Can't get too mad about it. Locked out early. Drops the combo though. This is a huge chance. The jumping works. Backdash TP would have worked. Crouching heavy punch does work. Okay, we get the life bar. And that should waste all the instinct, I think, yeah. Lights, heavy linker. They can't kill though because they blow it out. They don't have shadow meter right now either. If your opponent, oh, got the heavy punch but didn't buffer the special move. That's definitely something I've seen with Taz across his, yeah, there we go. Throw it out, dude. But something I've seen with Taz across the characters he's played, nice manual. It's not really having special moves buffered behind normals, which hit confirming is strong. Damn, that traded. Hit confirming is definitely really strong, but if you are pretty sure you're going to punish and whatnot, it's not the worst idea just to go ahead and like buffer the cancel behind it. And that shadow move that Taz used there at the end, the shadow triple axe, is really strong. It gets armor on frame 4. The only issue is, you know, if they have meter, they can shadow counter it. But if they don't have meter to shadow counter, it's +1 on block. Like, it sets up Thunder pretty well. Yeah, Roman, thank you for the gift sub to Skater. Yeah, and ankle slicer is pretty hard to deal with. I'll drop the combo. I would like to see Taz use jumping heavy punch a bit more when jumping. It's a really strong cross-up button. Nice command grab. It's definitely just something you kind of got to send out as Thunder. Like, obviously you want to have a good read on whether or not they're going to be on the ground or not. But Thunder has a really strong command grab, and then if they start trying to jump a lot, he also has a really strong crouching heavy punch that will catch jumpers. Again, if you're annoyed at playing against Mage Idol, just block. Just block it out. Like, he literally cannot threaten you from full screen besides with the teleport, but even that's not too threatening. Shadow triple axe would work really well right now. Well, not now. Now they have shadow meter. Before they got that meter, it would have worked really well for the chip out. Oh, not ready for the jumps. Idol's really hard to anti-air. Overhead into ankle slicer. Drops the combo though. Yeah, if you don't know, KI's combo system can be a little unwieldy. But it's definitely something, if you're not using manuals, it's got a pretty generous buffer system. You can feel a little bit like Tekken or Mortal Kombat sometimes, because you can just kind of just send stuff like well in advance while you're in the middle of a combo. Got the bonk, gets the manual. Actually, I think it was a counter hit. Jump in with the standing heavy punch. What's up inside? But yeah, KI's combo system, you can kind of pre-do moves quite a bit if you feel like it goes a little too fast for you. Ooh, no ultra. Runs into the forward heavy punch, unfortunately. But definitely the difficulty in the combos is like, you need to think in advance of what you're doing. You can just kind of do stuff too. You can have like a pre-planned like route you're going to do. The only issue with that is you will be more breakable if you do that. But it's better to do that than drop the combo. And being more breakable isn't always, it's not always a weakness. It's all dependent on how well you use the breaker game. Like if you start using counter breakers, like being predictable can set you up for just counter breaking people pretty hard. It's all on mind games and stuff like that. But yeah, number one thing is you just don't want to be dropping combos. No, dive kick doesn't work out. Skull is skull. You heard me. Oh, wake up jab didn't work out. Yeah, Bone Shaker. Pretty safe on block. No punish. Spinal can just kind of hold Power Devour full screen from Mage Idol. You get a bunch of skulls that way. Nice counter breaker. Drops the combo though. Oh, didn't quite get the punish. Oh, that looked very funny. I want to see Taz do slide into Shadow Skull. It's safe on block. Or against most characters. It confirms it to a combo if you get the hit. It's really strong. And also, definitely one of the strongest things Idol has against, or Spinal has against Idol, is being able to lock out the instinct. Idol isn't, you know, so reliant on his instinct, but it's definitely a really, really strong aspect of his gameplay. Oh, get the slide confirm off the skull. I like it. Let's go. Again, slide into Shadow Skull is like just a stupid strong neutral skip. You can't just do it though, you gotta make sure you have the spacing. Yeah, I like it. Like, that space right there would be really good to do it on. Oh, just dropping combos here. Heavy punch. Heavy punch is definitely what you want to fish with whenever you don't have whenever you don't have skulls to run cancel and stuff like that. Bone shaker punish. Overhead attempted. The overhead's definitely a little bit weaker whenever Spinal doesn't have anything set up to cover his approach. I like the attempt to shadow counter. Remember when Spinal used to auto-generate skulls? Jumping medium punch works out. Gas break. Slide. Do they see it? It doesn't matter. 5 frames. No conversion into combo though. Mediums, heavy. We get the ultra. RoxieRascal gonna take a 3-0. A close 3-0 though. I'm not sure if Tass is buffering a shadow skull behind those lines, but it's definitely really strong. It is unfortunate a lot of times either it was misspaced or Roxy was jumping. I like seeing the Thunder play though. The Thunder was doing okay. Definitely I mean the biggest thing was just dropping combos. Dropping combos and not using your shadow meter. Because Thunder has a lot of really strong uses of shadow meter with the Shadow Call the Earth, which is a 5-frame command grab that goes like a third of the screen. It's quite strong. Just throw out. Shadow Triplex gets armor on frame 4 and is +1. If they can't shadow counter you, it just gets you in. It's your turn. It's pretty good. I believe that should be... Oh, we might be waiting for some more gamers to get done. That should be it for round 2 though. Let's see. Lizard and Kamarill. I believe they said they're playing. Sean and Lavender Inc. Did y'all ever get started? Let me make sure I got the... Oh wait, we just get a score report. Kamarill barely taking over Lizard. Alright, alright. So that means we're just waiting on Sean and... Lavender Inc. And unless they haven't started yet, we'll just wait out the end of this. We'll see what's going on. I'm assuming they're playing because there's no response in the Discord. But yeah, I feel like Taz actually, at least with the Thunder, had a decent plan with neutral. I feel like the Spinal is always looking a bit more iffy about like what he should be doing in neutral, which to be fair, Spinal is probably one of the more difficult characters to like get started with. Once you get a knockdown and you have skulls to play with, like he kind of just drives himself. But playing in neutral with him can be a little difficult. Definitely want to fish with like the standing heavy punch. And like I was saying, slide and Shadow Skull is just like, it's safe on blocking against most characters. It starts a combo on hit. It locks out their instinct. Also, it's just 9 frames low. It goes really far. It can really sneak up on the opponent. Outside that though, you want to be using like You want to be using like standing heavy punch and stuff like that. Standing heavy kick is not bad either. Although that's more for when you have skulls, so you can do like run cancel stuff off that. Okay, it looks like they just got done. Let's go. All right, we're waiting for these matches to populate, then we can get the next set on stream. Oh, that would be a good one. Let's see, who have I not gotten on here yet? Kamarill, Chris, Coda, Loc-Nar, Sean, Craftsman. I mean, technically, we didn't get Lizard and Lavender Ink as well. Yeah, let's do these. We'll get Sean and Chriz on stream now. And then we'll get Lavender Ink and Loc-Nar on after that. I mean, Craftsman and WyzeGye can play off stream. Faffel and Roxy can play off stream. Coda and Kamarill can play off stream. Tenkai and Glowseekurr can play off stream. And then Lizard and Taz can play off stream. And that should be everything for this round. Again, Xbox gamers, you'll have to just search for the lobby. If you're on Steam, you can click on the link that's in the lobby information channel. Or you can, well, I say click. You can copy and paste it into your browser of choice. You can also just add me as a friend. I know some people don't like their friend list being so cluttered, but I don't mind if you don't mind. It's just, you know, I'm just desperate for friends. That's what it is. I just really want some friends. What's up, Chris? Discuss the Matrix trilogy? What do you want me to discuss about the Matrix trilogy? It's a pretty good movie series, in my opinion. Oh my. Hishanko. Does Sean still play this character? Oh, went for the parry when you could have just punished, although I forget if she can just punish off the jabs. You could have punished with at least a command grab, though. Yeah, not ready for the punish. That slide from Sayrolf is like, it's at least -6. I think it might be slightly more than that, but you can definitely punish it with any character. Went for own real Dawn. That's not gonna work. Too fast. Parry. Oh, it wasn't meaty. I thought it was too. I mean, there we go. Wake up command grab. The Hisako classic. 3 frames. Oh no, the lockout with Hisako. Sean looking like he hasn't played this character in a minute. Opener ender. Yeah, Chris knew. You can see it. The low. The light manual. Yeah, that was just Sean getting dogged. Well, it's him getting dogged in it. He looked kind of unfamiliar about the how to play Hisako, honestly. Or maybe about how to deal with Saberwolf. Doing parry whenever they're punishable is definitely like it's not good. I'm not sure what Hisako's best punish is. She for sure could do a command grab punish though with her 3-frame command grab. Oh, didn't quite get the combo. I feel like she might need Shadow Meter to combo for jabs, if I remember correctly. I'll try to wake up with something. Maybe got their inputs mixed up. The counter break from Chriz. Shaun just getting red right now. Nice command grab. Didn't believe the meaty this time. Heavy is not broken. There's a knockdown. What we do? I'll try to chase down the backdash. Didn't quite get it. A lot of light manuals. Gets the grab to finish it off. Y'all are not even trying anymore. Y'all are just saying nonsense. The hell is Shaun of Greed? Yeah, that doesn't combo with Hisako. Oh, that could have been bad. Parry! Yeah, Shaun might want to holster the parry a bit more. That's a punish. Break that heavy. Parry, nice. Immediately break. Ultra. Oh, extends a little bit more. You could have just got into Ultra, Chris. There we go, the chip out will do though. Like maybe you were a little too far away, but usually if you pop Instinct in the middle of a combo, you can just go straight into Ultra. It does look like Shaun's a little playing it either, I don't know, maybe a little scared of Saberwolf or something. Definitely seeing a lot of parries come out and getting punished for it. I think the only parry he's landed was the one where it was in reaction to the Shadow Freeze.
Fight on.
We should all be scared of Saberwolf. Okay, gets the jump, gets the counter hit, and gets the counter breaker. That was the talk about, like, you can just kind of go for like a basic combo route and be fine with it. Even if you're breakable, just represent counter breakers. You should be fine. Gets the backdash, but no combo confirm. Oh, good patience there from Chris. Decided didn't want to break it. Knew the counter breaker was coming. Oh, lockout. I don't like really extending combos with instinct pops though. It kind of scales your combo. I love it. Do a little shadow command grab, it's fine. A little suck for your troubles. Parry, yeah. Honestly, if I were shot, he is doing single Rekkas a lot, which I like. That's definitely strong. I went for the high parry. Honestly, I would start doing the low overhead, Rekkas and see how the player deals with them. Punish? No, you gotta go for Shadow on Ryuzan off that, I think. I'll try to wake up command grab, not close enough. Heavy's not broken. Okay, command grab knockdown. Getting pretty close here. You should have just parried it. You should have just waited a second parried. There's a parry. I mean, it's definitely good to do usually. I think against a certain type of player, it's good to see if they will, you know, if they know how to deal with it or not. You don't want to give your opponent too much respect before they earn it. Ultra? There we go. It's definitely stronger to hit confirm the Rekka series, for sure. But if you can get some free low highs on your opponent, like, I don't know, why not try for them? See if they know how to deal with the Rekkas. See if they know they can mash if you do low high, or if you go the mid, they have to block. See if they know that they can't shadow counter it, because some players definitely and get a little scared and try to shadow counter when they can't. It's definitely it's better to play safe for sure. I was gonna say it's better to play safe for sure, but sometimes you gotta send your opponent some ignorance and see if they know how to deal with it. Oh, they stuck a little too early. Nice, gets the cash out. Oh, he backs way the hell up. Throw a reset. That's definitely -1 for command grab, or maybe it was a misinput. That's an unfortunate misinput there. Cost a lot. Command grab. There we go. There's a punish. Immediate breaker, but that's okay. You still did damage. Heavy, he's not broken. Oh, no reaction. Just gets hit, dunked by the overhead. I don't agree with that meter spin, but it happened. Nice, the TKORZ. Or plus. We block again. Gets the counter hit, another command grab attempt. Oh, that should be it. Chris with really good use of counter breakers. That should have been it. There we go. With the ultimate, the toxicity. But yeah, I think Chris could have extended that combo slightly to get into ultra range. Or just finished it with a damage cash out. I like seeing Sean came alive a little bit though at the end of it. 10-yard penalty. That's not how that works. I'm surprised to see Sean on the Hisaka though. I felt like he was on Arya for the longest time. Maybe that's just me not keeping up with stuff though. We are going to send it to commercial as we get Lavender Ink and the Loc-Nar. He didn't like Arya. I mean, fair. No, wait, I'm misremembering it. He was originally on Orchid, wasn't he? And then he went to Hisako, then he tried Arya. It's been a minute since I've seen Sean play. My brain's all jumbled. Like 1,000 hours to start liking Arya. I definitely think one of the most important parts of playing this game is it's not just this game, any fighting game, is liking what you're doing. If you're not enjoying the character you're playing, what are you doing? Oh, is the Orchid AE slide? I feel like her slide might be kind of good now, honestly. I know it's definitely different from what it was. But it might be better now, honestly. It's probably like a side movement in terms of strength, because it does different things now. Yeah, but I mean, even if it is technically better, like it's different from what he was so used to, so I can understand it. You think I'd kill someone to play Spinal? Why? You can just play Spinal. You don't need to do all that. We are just waiting on Lavender Ink here. Again, make sure you're paying attention to the Discord. That is where I will post updates. I'll say stuff here as well, but if I do need to run ads in between every set to make sure the ads stay in between the sets and don't start running in the middle of sets. So you might miss something I say. Sacrifice somebody or a zombie. Are you going to try to turn them into spinal? Is that what's going on? Trying to melt that skin off. There we go. We might have a good old-fashioned Jago mirror here. Yeah, first Lieutenant Kamarill 2024 for all the marbles, and he dodged me ever since, so I can't earn my marbles back. That's really funny. That's like me and Charbok. I beat Charbok in bracket. Never playing that guy again.
Fight on.
He's got to hold that. Here we go, though. We got the Jago mirror. You see how both these Jagos approach it. They're singing at each other. The throat goats over here. Oh, the jumping heavy punches gets a starter from Lavender Ink. John Jago. Flip out reset. You do need to be careful. Oh, drops the combo. Gas break immediately. The connection looks a little rough, but you know, we'll get started. Heavy's broken. Damn. Chris is really saying he hates my commentary. That's crazy. Nice jump in, but the patience here from Lavender Ink, I really like to see it. Wing kick stuffed. It is fast, but it's not that fast. Shadow wing kick. Shadow Fireball is actually the safer option too. Get some life back. You gotta start approaching though. This chip damage isn't doing too much. Okay, jumps on it. Not close enough. Loc-Nar, not with the reactions though. Wing kick. Shadow cash out might do it. Oh, I'm so close. Oh, a little panic throw. It works out though. Sweep. Overhead. Too far away, but actually hits the approaching Shadow Wing kick. Uh-oh. Lavender Ink's gonna be able to get some life back here. Oh, he should have been able to. It drops the combo though. Looks like he tried to do the input. This connection's looking so sus right now. Shadow Wind kick, really fast. Ooh, I like that. Going for quick doubles there. Hard to react to. Minus. Wing kick though, it just works out. Loc-Nar takes the first game.
I'm afraid your path ends here. Awesome victory.
Definitely something I say a lot. It can be a little awkward to get the timing on it because of block stun and stuff like that, but Jago can DP his own wing kick. Like if you block a wing kick, you can DP punish them. Even the light one. I think in instinct that's not true. I think the light one's safe in instinct. But outside that, you can DP punish them. Definitely something really really strong to represent the mirror. DP punish is the next sticker. Don't go there. You don't want to go there.
Fight on.
I mean, wing kick is a strong neutral tool, but there are there's a way to play against it. I'm hoping the connection does not look as bad as for them as it does for me. Okay, sweep overhead. Lavender Ink with these quick lockouts. Definitely hurting him. There is a surprising lack of Dragon Punches going on though, especially with how much jumping's been going on. It is a little difficult if the connection's not the best. Nice medium break. Wing kick keeps it safe with a Shadow Fireball. No Shadow counter from Loc-Nar, but he doesn't need it. He just wing kicks his way back in. Yeah, probably. Oh, drops the combo. That's unfortunate. Another wing kick goes in. This should be the kill here. Should be able to get life back. Boom, boom. Shadow Fireball. Another Fireball. Let's go. Getting the life back. Definitely one of the strongest things Jago has is his intense life regeneration. I mean, if a lot of players have like a habit to poke back on minus moves with low moves. So wing kick into wing kick is sometimes just real. There we go, wake up DP. Keeps it safe with a fireball, but didn't even need it. No, safe-ish. I don't think that's like completely safe. Wake up DP! He's like, I got my own. No punish! Was holding back there. I think probably going for kicks. What is happening? Oh my god! The lockout, this should be it! Let's go. Very strong finish there from Loc-Nar.
I'm afraid your path ends here.
You hate Jago? Don't you play Idol? I think Idol probably does a big old dump over Jago. You just gotta know how to play around his tools, that's all. You hate Tusk. Tusk is pretty annoying. I mean, similar to Idol, you can't be a character where you need to be a bit more patient and neutral. Otherwise, you're getting clipped by like these huge standing heavy punch buttons, or you're getting hit by deflect windows. Now, a lot of times, you know, if you're playing this game and you're getting hit a lot, maybe decide to block. It sounds a bit mean putting it like that, but you know, it's true. A wing kick is working out so much for Lavender. Again, you can block and punish these wing kicks with Jago. You can just do a DP punish. Oh my god, that was a very ambitious counter breaker there. Wing kick, opener ender, late break. Y'all didn't have any new shirts this year, did you? Wing kick, punish. I saw Valdak wearing the I'm going to plateau, the platinum Street Fighter rank thing again. It's a good shirt. Yeah, just block this out. Oh no, the wing kick comes in. The jump. DP punish though. That was nice. Use the screen freeze there to see what was happening. I do like that Lavender Ink knows how to use the shadow meter to keep these approaches like kind of safe. Does it too early, but no combo. Nice wake up DP. No, misses the punish. You want to confirm with a wind kick anyways. You don't want to be going into a DP off that. Heavies, he locks out again. The DP. Oh no, not the lockout. Loc-Nar needs to keep it a little solid. Wing kick attempt. We get the combo, the lockout you could have killed. No punish. That shadow wind kick does not go as far as you think it does, and Loc-Nar has been caught like a deer in headlights a few times when that whiffed. Yeah, it's looking pretty bad, but Loc-Nar clutches it out for a 3-0 over Lavender Ink. Very good stuff. Again, both of y'all, like Loc-Nar, oh, specifically for Lavender Ink, Loc-Nar loves sending the wind kick. You can DP punish it. You go into the training mode and just set, record the Jago, and another Jago to like do like an empty jump, then wind kick, and try to block and punish it. I think heavy DP works at like almost all ranges. Of course, if you know if you're blocking a heavy wind kick, you can punish that with a button straight up. And you know that just takes some time to recognize that. But it's definitely a very strong. Any matchup with Jago, if you know what things you can punish with DP, it's just very good for him. There's a lot of characters that have strong tools that are typically not punishable by like jabs and stuff like that, but the DP can still punish it because it's faster. I'm going to send a commercial while we get the next round figured out. Looks like we're still waiting for Lizard and Taz to figure out what's going on. Nope, my apologies. I just rammed my headphones into the mic stand. Y'all couldn't connect? No, I'm gonna load out. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm always, you know, I'm impressed when players are willing to put up with the internet connections, which I try to be as lenient as I can when it comes to entrance and whatnot, because I know this is not like, you know, this is not Street Fighter 6. There's not 70,000 people playing this on Steam alone, so it'll be rough if you're in a more remote part of the world trying to play this game. Trying to figure out what Lizard wants to do right now. He says Xbox Live's acting up or something, but no. We definitely need to move on though. Okay, he says he's going to DQ himself. So that unfortunately means someone's not going to have a match next round. And it's Faffel who is left out this round. So we'll just say Faffel, no match this round. Oh wait, no. I did that wrong. It's not Faffel. My bad. Faffel plays Taz. Who's Roxie? Roxie doesn't have a match this time. There we go. Who should I get on stream though? Who did I just have? I did just have Chris, but I feel like if I'm gonna get Craftsman on stream, it should probably be against Chris. Oh yeah, you're in that region. So we'll get those two on. And then who else have I not had on yet? I haven't had Coda or Kamarill on yet. Yeah, we can get these two. That should work out. Yeah, that's fine. Just definitely next time try to boot up your Xbox beforehand and see if that helps. We're gonna get Craftsman and Chris on stream now, and then after that we'll get Kamarill and Tenkai on stream. Again, Roxy doesn't have a game. We got Shaundon and WyzeGye off stream. We got Coda and Loc-Nar off stream. We got Lavender Ink and Glowseekurr off stream. Taz and Faffel off stream. Again, Faffel, apologies for saying you didn't have a stream match or a match this round. I was wrong. This should be a good one, though. I'm pretty sure Craftsman is just, this is the last time he'll be able to play one of these rookies tournaments. They were starting to learn the game on Arbiter. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember hearing Kamarill was at Combo Breaker, but I did not talk to them. I think Taz was there too, and I didn't end up talking to him. Although I wasn't 100% sure what he looked like. You think he poked me for a millisecond? That might have happened. There's a lot of people around. The Ultrafine bracket guy. You got a new controller just for this snap, but it's okay. Things happen. Just you know, save up your gamer energies for next week. That'd be fine. No, I'm pretty lax about it now. If you caught me a few years ago, I would have been a little more indignant about it, but it's fine. We got a really purple tusk coming in here. This guy is so purple. You definitely have someone on an Xbox, which is fine. Just, you know, I gotta say something while there's the black void there. Rare footage of Tusk medium punch actually not working. You could have punished with overpower. The crouching heavy punch is -17, I believe. The standing heavy punch, though, where he swings his sword around in 2 big circles, that one's only jab punishable. It's -5. Nice backdash. Not sure if it was entirely on purpose, but it just worked out. Deflect window. Here we go, the throw. Unblockable. Backdashed. Yeah, I'm not sure how real that setup is. Ooh, Chris a little afraid to press on his own Oki situation. And Mr. Welder, or Craftsman, going to get the life bar there. Oh, that's not going to punish. Chris got to be a little bit more patient with his approaches. That's typically how, there we go, we got the punch with the hamstring. Not gonna be able to kill, never mind. Overextended slightly just to get the kill. I guess that might have been worth it in that situation. Shadow mode? Nightgal? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what shadow mode is. That kind of works. I don't think that was worth the bar. Good patience from Chris. No special cancel. I think you can special cancel that in Instinct. Oh my god. Craftsman was doing so well, but now he's at a deficit here. Skull Splitter. Overhead. Heavies. Does he break? Oh my goodness. Playing the mind games there. I like Craftsman not, you know, trying to counter break though, because if he was wrong, he lost. You play this annoying neutral here. Oh, didn't go for the cross-up button, went for the jumping medium punch. Hamstring into Ultra. Chris somehow pulling that out. I felt like Craftsman was in control most of the round. Maybe he was the one not being patient enough. And go standing punch me. I mean, if you crouch punch me, it wouldn't even reach me. So standing's like your only option. You're leaving? Okay, see ya. Have a good night. Thanks for hopping in. You pissed me on, zombie. You pissed me on. You hurt your feelings? Zombie's a meanie. Guy thinks just because he's good at Killer Instinct, he can just do whatever he wants to. Okay, Craftsman, make sure you actually pick a stage, though. You don't want to go to random. Just go Tiger's Lair, Devil's Landing, those are the classics. That works too, that's 100% fine. I don't know. Why don't you show up there? I don't. Cokes is you're here in chat. I saw Johnny number 1/Predator in chat. You got Riptord? Was Kodo playing Riptor? Yeah, Kodo plays a little Riptor too. Okay, say roll offense going in. The DP not working out. You definitely could have just DP'd him there though, Craftsman. Heavy's broken. Overhead, heavy. Chris not biting. He might be the chair. Oh my god, was that a cross up? Down attack. Chris really just backdashing a lot. Craftsman not chasing these backdashes. Oh, he tried. Didn't go far enough. It's not like a... Does that entirely juggle? It does. Guest break? Doesn't even try it. I don't know why he canceled the DP though. He could have just one chance into Ender. That would have been it. I appreciate that, Ferrets. Cross up button, let's go. Big lockout, doesn't fully extend it. I guess the throw works out too, actually. That might have been fully extending it. Release? Yeah, you can't dash through. Oh, Chris didn't want it. Chris has been playing the breaker game pretty well. He got counter broken a few times, but he's also like caught some good counter breaker whiffs from Craftsman. Overhead will kill. Craftsman clutching that one out.
Death comes to all.
You have plenty of fries, zombie.
Except me.
Except me.
Awesome victory.
I mean, if your stuff is working now, if you want to try to play Roxy, you can, if they're around. They said they might have gotten some food or something because it's late. You just, you know, ask them in the Discord. If you can play, you can still play your matches out. You're hearing him scream. If you're screaming while playing fighting games, you're probably not approaching it well. You gotta get that mental going up. I've never noticed that question marks have like a shine that goes around them. So he gets distracted. Maybe he should just stay out of the VC, you know? That might be better for him, for his mental.
Fight on.
Tortilla. Skater Tortilla? Yeah, if Roxy's around, y'all can play. And Taz. Just, you know, make sure they're finishing out their matches first. You might have to do it after the rounds are over, though. Yeah, it's just been Chris running into stuff here. Oh, not ready for the... It's not even an empty jump. He could have just punished that jump with a jab. Hamstring under it. Hamstring is a very powerful tool. It goes under like everything. It's basically Saber Wolf playing, using like Dig in Pokemon. Catches the backdash, gets the combo. If I were Mr. Welder or Craftsman, I would start counter breaking like at the start of it, that shadow move. I think Chris always tries to. Gets the counter breaker. That's a huge victory. Why would Saber Wolf take double damage from... I guess if he's digging, yeah, he would get... He could take... That's just not an interaction you see too often. I completely forgot about that part of Earthquake. Play Omen. What are you being like stir crazy now? That's like the main thing he posts in the KI Discord. Is play Omen. How you doing today, Mr. Chocolate Milk? Is he trying to whine like a baby? Is he trying to get his mommy to do something for him? I'm a little tired. I wanted to eat before this tournament, but I ended up napping, so I'm just hungry now. Mira coming out. I don't know about this, and I say I don't know about this to mean I don't know about this. It definitely is a little risky playing Mira against high damage characters. Alright, spending some health to get the backdash. And Tusk has a really good, like a really easy time avoiding the projectiles with his Immortal Spirit. Yeah, like Tusk doesn't give a shit. You gotta make sure those setups are meaty with a physical hit. It's kind of looking like a misplay here. Oh, the Shadow Cutter get blown up with this throw. Vampire missed. Here's something you can do though. If you see your opponent avoiding your projectiles with a move like that, that's when you just like pincer them with like, you do Ultrafine as they're doing that. And you counter hit their ass. Nice punish. Shadow? I don't know if the Shadow is worth the cash out. I think that's only worth it if you're going to kill. He only adds like 1 to 2%. Yeah, overspent the blood there a little bit. All Craftsman had to do was just touch him. You gotta be careful now. Oh, you spent a lot of blood there. Ultrafine slow. Opener ender. Chris, you gotta be careful. You're gonna die. I hope you lose playing like that. Oh my god, he did lose here. He should have. He got that counter breaker. You should have just blocked, dude. That's definitely the Mira classic, though.
Death comes
You get a little too crazy with your blood use.
except me.
Tusk is definitely an instinct where you kind of just want to block it and take the throw. He doesn't get that much off of throws. Damn, he actually he had that match. Like Chris literally had that match, but he threw it away there at the end. Unfortunate. Okay, go to send it to commercial. We'll get the next one set up. And Clicks, thank you for the follow. That was like 15 minutes ago, but thank you. Yeah, say we're getting Kamarill and Tenkai on stream. Should be interesting. I don't know anything about Kamarill. Apparently they might be playing Arbiter, or maybe they were just messing with Arbiter at CB. Arbiter is a cool, strong character. Yeah, and Tenkai, we just gotta wait for them to get in here. I don't believe anyone sent me a friend request, so I can't do anything about that besides just wait for them to show up. And there we go, that's them. Don't be confused by their very silly name. That is Tenkai. Y'all are so toxic. I say because I'm honestly unsure. Usually I have a button I click that counts down on my scoreboard, but I definitely was a little unsure because I did not start that button. We got Arbiters on both cards. I don't know if they're both playing Arbiter though. Tenkai was playing Wolf. It is an Arbiter mirror. Alright then. This should be a funny matchup. We got a gunfight.
I will quell your thunder and douse your flame.
Don't do that. Don't listen to ferrets. I specifically run the ads right after a set to try to keep that from happening.
Quell your thunder and douse your flame.
Ooh, locks on the heavies with a grenade. Definitely #1 tip if you're playing Arbiter. If you have an opportunity to get your overshield up, do it immediately. And a really strong way to do that with Arbiter is doing that lunge move and then canceling it into the overshield shadow move. It leaves you a plus on block, it confirms into a hit. But every single overshield you activate is 6 to 7% extra life. If you're upset about me saying those two numbers in sequence, blame Keats. Oh, nice! Gets the heavy counter breaker, but ends the combo way too short. You could have got so much more damage. Shadow counter. Nice. Let's go. In the combo. Gun. Chris is looking pretty solid. Or Chris. I just saw Chris in the Twitch chat. Kamarill's looking pretty solid for a new player. Again, all these lunges that you're doing, you can cancel that into the overshield and it leaves you very plus on block. Yeah, you gotta check if they're gonna react to the command grab. I'm sorry to tell you, but if you got counter broken there, you did hit the buttons. Oh, the jump. Gun to finish it. Yeah, Kamarill looking really solid.
Victory, yes, but there is always another battle.
Oh, it was the right stick.
Supreme victory!
What do you mean he DQ'd himself? Oh, he did. Why are you doing that, man? Don't DQ yourself. How does that even work? You still got one more round to play, Chris. Don't leave yet. Yeah, you kind of threw that one match, but you know, it happens. So you gotta recognize it and stop it. Ooh, heavy lockout again for Tenkai. The grenade pressure, yeah, it's not as strong if you don't have the overshield on, because Arbiter also has to be careful of the grenade. You can get like a low launch with a crouching medium kick into the lunge, or throw. Throw works too. There we go. Hell yeah. Get the overshield up. That's plus as hell too. Go for overheads. That's plus. If you hear Arbiter do a big yell, he's +2. That looks so strange. Jump? No, you had to jump. They might have tried to parry it. That is a grab. You cannot parry it. You definitely can interrupt the big yell one that he does. It's plus on block, but it's got like 40 frames to start up. Keep jumping? No! You guys just got hold up after that. Oh, that's super punishable. Yeah, they got the grab punish. What are y'all talking about? He gets to overshield through it. Locks out. Gun, gun, gun. Oh, goes for the flip out. I think gun, gun, gun wouldn't have killed anyways. Oh, big starter. Oh, that's unfortunate. They locked out too early.
Another victory, yes, but there is always another battle.
It's interesting. I wonder why Tenkai is trying to use Arbiter now. Yeah, we're using Wolf earlier. Not saying they're doing poorly. I'm just curious about the character swap there.
Fight on!
They got raisins. Oh no. Yeah, I like the command grab. If they're just go sit there and block, you know, give them something to jump about. You know, meeting pace really good. Check with as well. Heavies, broken. Kamarill, not really wanting to, you know, deal with those. Oh, the empty jump, but no overshield on. Medium broken. Overhead. Command grab. Yeah, that's pretty jumpable. Shadow command grab is... It's definitely not something I would ever use in neutral too much. I think it can be used in niche situations, but it makes it just a really reactable command grab at that point. Like maybe you can get some certain punishes with it, but just as like a raw move, it's not super good. Oh, the loops? No overshield though. You gotta manage that. That's another thing I would say about Tenkai. So Arbiter as well. You see the grenade counter on their side is always at 3. You gotta use those grenades. Yeah, even if you don't get it on your opponent, like, you're always building another grenade as long as you have one used. Oh, that's gonna work. Heavies, Kamarill breaking them. There's nothing wrong with using so many heavies, but you will have to, if your opponent's showing the ability to reaction break heavies, you will need to counter break them. I guess you don't need to as long as you're confident you're neutral, but you definitely be getting way more damage if you show it. Sound their own grenade. Get a combo started here. Medium. Okay, Supreme Victory denied. They do have a little bit of extra life too to tank some hits with. Opener Ender, not broken. The Overshield's going to take the gun hits, but it won't tank that. Kamarill getting a nice 3-0. Definitely looking more comfortable than Tenkai does with the Arbiter.
There is always another battle.
Kamarill using the grenades a lot, using the gun a lot. Jump back guns, a thing I didn't discuss. Doing gunshots while jumping back is just incredibly strong. But yeah, you gotta make sure you also use your grenades so you can make your opponent a little uncomfortable about what they're going to do. Oh no, y'all need to leave. That was it. That was the set. Y'all need to get out of here. Thank you, whoever did that. I appreciate you. Okay, let me do another commercial break. I believe we're waiting on Lizard and Roxy now, so we'll do a commercial and we'll wait to see what's going on. Chris is mad. But I don't know what the hell y'all are talking about anymore. There's too much going on in chat for me to pay attention. Just block them. If someone's annoying you online, just block them. You don't have to listen to them. Like, I know Zombie and Skater are just messing around, but like if they're annoying you, just block them. Please, Trash Baby, yell at him? No, I'm not doing that. Yeah, if you're willingly going into their VC and getting yelled at, that's on you. You should be there if that annoys you. I've been in that VC before. You should know how those guys are. Did Taz and Faffel play? I know I accidentally told Taz wrong that he didn't have a match, or Faffel wrong that he didn't have a match. So that might be on me. Okay, you all said GG's, but no one reported the score, I don't think, unless I'm really overlooking it. Okay, Taz is there. I think Chris is still in the tournament. I'm pretty sure. Faffel being toxic and not reporting his scores after winning? Crazy. You gotta control your composure, man. It's definitely a really important part about playing fighting games is not getting too silly whenever things don't go your way. You're still in second place. You lost to the first seed. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you can say you got hella butt shitted, but that was you fucking up your controller setup. That was your fault. The game doesn't just turn it on by yourself. So you gotta recognize you messed up and, you know, get over it. Trying to teach your friends, kid that now he fights a Street Fighter 6 Taz is the game that has made me the most silly in my life. I don't know what it is about the game, but I've never gotten more furious with a video game in my life. And JP is definitely he's definitely the character to do it too. I would say if you want to play a game with the mindset to improve your mental and practice improving your mental and keeping calm, Street Fighter 6 is probably the #1 game. You ain't shit. You are getting too stupid in the chat. But yeah, we're waiting on Roxy and Lizard to get done. Apologies for the time out there. Lizard had some issues. So he got back in the middle of the round. You can't say that on in Twitch chat, Chris. Come on. The Twitch cops are gonna come get you. You gotta say, I'm going to unalive you. By the way, I don't have a little thing for it, but if you're in the area and you've signed up for Evo, there is a side tournament for Killer Instinct at Evo ran by a Lagger. I hope anyone's that there will show up and, you know, support, enjoy the game, play it, whatever. There's also Cream City Convergence having a side tournament for it on September 5th. Yeah, Lagger's always supporting KI. We love Lagger Gaming. But he's got like a trophy and stuff. He's got a stick for it for whoever wins. There's like apparently there's like if you make top 16, there's like a coaster you can get. And they failed at recruiting Roman. Sheltering Glacius players is one in 67 states. Do they have? I guess they have two. They have Carnitas and they have Black Diamond. Just gotta wait till Skate Fast Eat Ass comes back and becomes Lagger Gaming. That's totally gonna happen. Damn, I feel like I've not even seen Skate Fast even like type in the KI Discord in a long time. That guy was funny. Really good player too. I like how Chris is like annoyed, but he keeps on interacting. Like that's going to make it better. Again, just a little update. We're waiting on Taz, or not Taz. Sorry, Taz. We're waiting on Lizard and Roxy to get done with their match. I guess it's going to the wire because they said they were on like 15 minutes ago. Let me make sure they're actually playing. I probably should have asked that earlier, but I could just kind of assume because they didn't they stopped responding to each other. I think I saw them talking. Yeah, no, they were talking earlier. Okay, they're 2-2 right now. No, I'm just making sure something's actually going on, and I'm not waiting for nothing, because that would have been so tragic. That would have been so sad. Okay, I'm going to back out for a second, actually, because I'm tired of hearing that song. It's a very short loop. Y'all are going crazy. We do have one more round here left. I will say, Taz, if you're listening, whenever you're done with your round 5 matches, you and Lizard, you all can play your round 3 match if you want to. Just as a heads up, I'll wait to close the bracket till you all are done. But definitely play your round 5 match first. Yeah, I'm not sure what changed, but it seems like their stuff is working now. I have no idea. Hell yeah. Honestly, for these brackets, like your bar should be trying to pick up and learn things, and then also have fun. Have fun is like the basic thing you need to do first. You gotta figure out how to have fun in this game if you're not having fun. After that, you gotta figure out what you're doing wrong, why you're getting hit so much, and stop it. I assumed Chris was your brother, yeah. Because, you know, that's what you changed your name to in the Ultrafine Discord. Fighting Ingrid? Ingrid looks very funny. I think I might play with her a little bit over the weekend or something. She looks very funny. Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear, Tenkai. Ingrid does like a casual like 80% or whatever on DP punishes. My God, that's so mean, Chris. Just, you know, zombie, play Chris in the first to 10, you know? I mean, don't do that now. I got a tournament to run. Do that later. Okay, we finally got round 3 going on. Let's figure out who I'm getting on the stream for the last night. We still haven't had Coda on stream. Who's Coda up against? I think we tried that match one time and it just didn't work out. So I don't think I'm going to try this time either, unfortunately for you all. We had Tenkai and Chris twice. So we want to avoid those. Sure, let's do these two. We'll close out with these two. No, let me make sure I put the... No, that's 5, not 4. Okay, let's get Sean and Faffel. Actually, no, let's wait to do that. Let's do Lizard and Glowseekurr first, actually. We'll get Faffel and Sean to close it out. We'll do it a little backwards from the match order. And so that means Craftsman and Roxy can play off stream. Loc-Nar and Chris can play off stream. WyzeGye and Tenkai can play off stream. Coda and Lavender Ink can play off stream. Kamarill and Taz can play off stream. And that's it. And then also I will say Taz and Lizard, you can play your round 3 match off stream. Okay, we got Mr. Glowseekurr in here. The brother of the very angry man. I'll wait for the Lizard to find his way in here too. Seriously, y'all need to discover the power of a mute button. It's so beautiful. It's incredible. I know Zombie knows about muting people. He loves it. I mean, you all also have the power to mute me, and it's in the bottom left-hand corner, I think. Maybe on mobile it's different. It's the same as always, Lizard. It's faffel, let's experiment. I very rarely don't use that. Here we go. We got Lizard going on. There was a Glowseekurr was using Jago earlier. I got Shago on the card this time again. I just want everyone to know that all these guys yapping in the chat, they're all in the same Discord. They could just be doing this to each other there, but they're subjecting all of us to this. I just wanted that to be known.
Fight on.
True. They're making my chat look more active. Maybe I should be thankful. Wing kick. I'm pretty sure you could have punished that one. The heavy one, you probably do like medium punch or something. That worked? No, the overhead again. Backdashing. Lizard just sitting full screen. You do have a good life lead, but it's not that good of a life lead. You definitely want to make a little bit of progress. Ankle slicer gets the clip. Oh, you could have got more damage. You gotta recognize those lockouts. Glowseekurr on their way to evening this life totals back up. One more heavy counter hit DP, it'll be even. Nice, keeps it safe. The lockout though, Shadow, cash out. Let's go. I would never do that to Zombie, okay? Zombie's a homie. I already took away his french fries. He's already mad at me still. Fireballs. Oh, it catches the low. Lizard really been using this low kick a lot. No shadow counter. I don't think he had meter. Okay, the deficit is not so big here. Lizard can't be so comfortable. Oh, the heavy punch clips. We'll get the break though. No punish. Oh, not ready for the jump in. Why are you crouching so much, man? And we're evened up now. Oh, you definitely could have just waited and did a crouching heavy punch and anti-aired him. Lizard sitting on a lot of bar. Yeah, you're minus after that one. You might get chipped out. There it is.
I'm afraid your path ends here.
Definitely a recommendation if you have a lot of shadow bar with thunder. If you know that your opponent is not plus, if they're minus after you block something, do shadow command grab. Make sure they're hopping. It's not always going to be punished. There's a lot of things you can punish with it, but if they're just hanging out on the ground, they're going to get grabbed. And then, you know, in combination with that, you got to be looking to the skies to see if they do jump sometimes. And if they do, that's when you just press crouching heavy punch with thunder and knock them out of the sky. There's probably some cross-up angles that doesn't work at, but that's definitely like a solid little mind game to play. Going back into it though, the Thunder, the Jago. Again, I want to see Lizard using more of this meter. A little late on the anti-air. You gotta get a little faster on that. You gotta recognize that, like, at the start of their jump in, and not be reacting to the late part of the jump in. Oh, punish. I don't know what he tried. There we go. Command grab him. Yeah. Oh my god, Glowseekurr really not afraid to send these DPs, and I don't blame him. The damage differential is definitely going out in their favor. And again, if you have a Jago doing stuff like this though, they're just DPing all the time, just try to block a little bit more. Not the flip out ender. DP block. Oh, we dashed way too far out. That could have been a punish. You want to be punishing with the shadow command grab, not the normal version. Although that looks like a normal grab.
I'm afraid your path.
And I think Thunder's standing light kick is 5 frames. I might be wrong about that, but I think it's a pretty far-reaching 5 frame. So that's also pretty good. That match was really fast just because so many of those DPs hit. Remember, don't get too silly about getting hit by DP too much. You just gotta calm down, take your time. If they're doing DP a lot, you just gotta block a bit more. No, it's 6 frames on the standing light kick. Crouching light kick is 5 frames though. I don't know, Zombie. Your Arya's looking pretty good. Sure you don't want to play Arya? No, we're going to the Wolf. It's time to get feral. Look, that was just for you, okay, Zombie? I did that for you. Oh, the jump in. I definitely think, yeah, I've definitely seen a big weakness here of Lizard. Of his anti-air reactions are not there. Oh, the DPs are just doing work. You gotta block sometimes, dude. You can't just always poke back. Okay, there we go. Big block, but no punish. No shadow counter. There we go. We get the punish. I like this. Keep calm. Don't get too annoyed that they keep hitting you like that. It is annoying, but you gotta keep calm. You gotta keep calm. Another DP hits. Damn. And that was like pretty much all DPs. That was 3, by the way. I didn't update the scoreboard. Wrong one. Oh, he's got 3 now. It's definitely you know, as a mind game, you gotta play with Jago now. You gotta make sure you're blocking sometimes, even though it's not his turn. And if he does whiff a DP and you block it, you gotta make sure you make him pay for it with like a heavy into shadow as an opener. Usually that will, it's not going to quite get to 27%, but it will get close. It just happens sometimes, Blizzard. You can't be too mad about it. That's just, you know, that's just how it is sometimes. That is going to be it for the stream portion of, oh no, that's right. I did this match second. That's right. We still got Shaun and Baffle. I forgot. I saw this was the later stream match. I was like, oh, we're done here. We got one more. We got Saberwolf versus Hisako. Did I send it to commercial? I don't think I did. Let me do that real fast to make sure we don't get interrupted. Sweep the leg. I've not seen that movie. Well, that's not true. I have seen the movie, but the last time I saw it, I was not old enough to remember anything about it. I mean, there's a reason people remember it, I'm sure. I just have... Y'all should be good to go, by the way, if you're waiting for me. It should only be like 5 seconds left in the ad, maybe a little bit longer. It takes like 20 seconds to get into the match from the lobby. Like, anything I know about Karate Kid is all, like, via cultural osmosis from, like, people referencing it. I don't remember any sort of... That was your last game, yes. That was the round 5 match. You are done. Yeah, you're good to go. But yeah, round 5 is the last round. Thank you for joining. It was a fun seeing you. That was that last match was definitely in a showing of Jago's heavy Dragon Punch. Pretty good whenever you play around it well, and honestly, a lot of that was on Blizzard not really punishing you for it either. Okay, Shaun's maybe a little bit more comfortable. Maybe his Sako play will be looking a little tighter. Oh, pokes back, but this whiffs nothing. Patience from Baffle, and the counter breaker. That's not going to be dead yet, but it's going to be close. Dash through? Yes, I like it. Pick up a command grab. Medium's not broken, goes for a reset. Ooh, definitely got a little greedy there with that dash up. Baffle with just a little check. Gets his own counter breaker. I don't think this will kill. Especially with only one shadow bar. It's not going to kill. No! Mistimes the meaty. That's unfortunate. Got the other side. Nice medium break. No shadow counter. Don't be too afraid to shadow counter Wolf in a Feral Rage or whatever the hell it's called. The cancel does have a cooldown. You can only do it once every like second and a half. Nice parry. Ooh, the lockout. No shadow. Okay, I'm gonna get the vengeance back here. The suck. Baffle trying to backdash. You can't quite do that. No, Shaun actually letting Baffle get away with some little nonsense there. The uppercut is a very strong move to throw out neutral, but it is -2 most times on block. I like that. Baffle not afraid to do offense. It's definitely one of the the big killers against Hisako is people just not wanting to do any meaties or anything. And throws a pretty good meaty against her. You definitely just don't want to be afraid of Hisako while she's on her back.
Fight on.
Oh, the heavy kick, the suppressor, the lockout. It's going to be big damage. Unless Faffel doesn't close out the combo. What's the meaty option? We just dash out. It's not meaty at all. Was that opener ender? What the hell just happened there? Ooh, no parry cancel. Nice punish. And the lockout could have got more damage, but you know, that's still pretty good. Level 4, not too bad. Checking the backdash. Ooh, Faffel too busy backdashing, couldn't actually get anything off that punish because of that. Yeah, I say don't be afraid of Hisako. There's one instance in where you should be afraid of Hisako, and it's whenever she's got instinct to pop as she wakes up and a bar of shadow meter. If she's got those, the combination of those two things, she can literally respond to anything as you're waking up. Ooh, the suck, counter hit suck. Nice reaction to the shadow. There's been a few times whenever Faffel's done that spaced ragged edge as well that you could be reacting to with parry. It's a little tougher to react to than just a shadow move, but... Ooh, heavy's rocked. 1, 2. Oh, doesn't even go for it. Faffel just lets it happen. We've been gaming for a while now. We've been gaming for a good minute. We got everyone's favorite characters here, Hisako and Saberwolf. Everyone loves fighting those characters, I'm pretty sure. Chris, you are playing your match, right? With Loc-Nar? Just making sure. Yeah, it looks like it. Faffel does really like using these dashers. Again, they can be strong, but they are reactable, I say, despite my inability to react to them quickly enough. It's definitely a bit easier to do it whenever the player is using it as much as Faffel is. Sweep. Oh, misses the meaty. Double dash. Now that's gaming. You see knockdown. Yeah. Sako's got a really strong OS for doing backdash or throws and catching strikes as well. Yeah, just block it. Oh, really wanted that. One chance here. And he guesses wrong. Could have reacted to that one actually, but it's still tough. It would have been tough to react to. Little throw, overpower, didn't wait it out. Oh, could have confirmed with meter. Faffel's definitely sitting on a lot of bar. Could have just confirmed with shadow meter. I feel like for most characters, there's a few exceptions, maybe like Mira and whatnot. If you have shadow meter, you definitely just want to confirm any sort of punish with a button into shadow. Nice poke back after the single. See, I would love to see Shaun do a second Rekka, like the mid second Rekka, and see if he can catch someone trying to poke back and catch some counter hit. Nice parry. Heavy's not broken. That should be it. Shaun looking pretty good right now. Faffel may be looking a little unsure of what to do against Hisako. Surprisingly, kind of an uncommon character. Don't see it too much.
Fight on. Ready. Fight.
Good start here though. Gets the knockdown, doesn't do too much with it. Dive claw. Goes for a tick throw though, even though he got the hit. Fan grab. Can only come with light. No, wait, it's a knockdown because it wasn't full. Faffel just keeps getting counter hit a lot. Oh, no shadow punish. Okay. Didn't need both of them, but I prefer being greedy to being frugal when it comes to shadow meter. Counter hit. Forced. Gets the recap. That worked. That was kind of crazy. Oh, not ready for the punish. Just gets sucked for the kill. I think Faffel might be going a little too crazy with the dashers and whatnot though. That anti-air? Yeah, he might not be punishing with Shadow Meter when he could, but I do like that he's at least getting the punishes. Oh, mistimed it. Yeah, you just kind of don't want to be near Hisako when she has instinct to pop. Oh, that's not going to kill, especially if it get broken. Oh, Faffel playing a dangerous game. I mean, it would have won him the match if he was right. Oh, caught the backdash. It's definitely your turn after popping instinct there. You could have pressed the button. I know you might be afraid of the parry, but I feel like Shaun was mostly doing it in reaction to things, which is definitely how you should play Hisako. You don't want to be guessing with the parry too much, but it's not such a bad thing if you do. Well, that will be a nice 3-1 there. Good showing there from Shaun. Definitely looking more solid than he did in his earlier match. Faffel, I feel like a lot of maybe getting a little too silly on dasheroos, and maybe poking back a little too quickly all the time. Like maybe a little more delay on his timings and stuff like that. And like I said, getting too silly on the dashers and maybe not using his shadow for openers as optimally as he could. Yeah, the connection didn't look the best either. That will be it for the on-stream portion of the tournament though. Yeah, I don't know if Lizard, if you're around, if you're still listening and you want to play Taz, or Taz, if you're around and you want to play Lizard, you all can go ahead and do that if you're not doing it already. Just making sure that you all know that you're able to do it. If not, I'll just close the bracket with Taz having the GQ win over Lizard. Anyways, though, tentatively, Craftsman is the winner. We got second place with Chris, WyzeGye in third, Loc-Nar in fourth, Coda in fifth, Shaun in sixth, Roxie in seventh, and Kamarill in eighth. Two newcomers in the top 8. Good stuff. I will say that those placements are tentative. I will be double checking scores before finalizing the bracket. So if something swaps around, I apologize. I put something in wrong. What's going in? I was just announcing the results, that's all. Nothing's happening. The tournament's over. Thank you for showing up and gaming. Let's see if there's anyone playing KI right now that we can raid. Otherwise, I'll just send it to a friend. We got Carnitas playing. We got Mello playing. Mello's learning Kamarill. Damn, I don't get the opportunity to do this too often. I feel like we gotta raid Mello. I didn't know the dude streamed. I gotta be honest. Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear. I'm glad you're enjoying the video game. I think it's the best fighting game. So I'm always glad when people are enjoying it. You all have a good night though. Thank you for hanging out and playing. Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern time will be when the next weekly occurs. So, please show up and play. And again, have a good night.